Hello everyone, how are you? My name is Johnny Campos. Just here to go through the process of creating FX Winning account. As you know, um, FX Winning is the only broker that works with Turbo. So if you are offered some way or you have received any other broker information that work with Turbo at this stage, as today, 4th of October 2022, FX Winning is the only broker that works with Turbo. And the reason I'm making this video because I'm getting sometimes when we get new clients coming in to join us with Turbo, they ask these questions. So it's easier just to demonstrate the process, and then you can send them this link, and they can just follow through. So this is how create an FX Winning account from zero. Okay, so I'm just gonna share my screen. All right, so here it is. Step number one, the most important one, is to get the correct website. So the website is only as today, 4th of October 2022, client.fxwinning.pro. That's the only website currently that is working for Turbo. If you get any similar website, fxwinning.net, fxwinning.whatever, even .com, don't use it. As today, this is the website. If at some point in the future this changes, then I will remove this video from YouTube and I will create a new one with the correct information. So you will see once you create an account with FX Winning, it will ask you, and the process of creating an account is very simple. It will ask you for your name, email address, date of birth, and then a couple of questions if you have some trading experience or you don't have experience in trading. If you don't have any experience in trading, you just respond you don't have experience. Never if you know the answer to the question, then you answer. If you don't know it, you just say you don't know. Okay, so once you have created your account, you get to this screen here where you will see your balance 0, your equity 0, and your margin level is 0%. On the right side of the screen, you will see account status. The account status indicates if this account is either approved or pending to get approved. In this case, it says documentation not verified. So because it's not verified, that means it's not yet approved. And the little man in red, it means that the trading is disabled, because this account, we don't manually trade. Turbo trades on our behalf with our money, not us personally do our trades. Okay, so that's very important. We authorize Turbo to trade on our behalf. So this link is for specifically to get Turbo to Turbo. My wife says Turbo, not Turbo. Uses only this account. So step number one, you click on the icon that looks like a copy icon. So you click on it, and it will open a new screen. The new screen will say upload a document. Okay, so the first document that you need to upload, either a passport or a national ID. So it's very important that you only upload one of these documents, and this is your proof of identification. Okay, so either a passport or your national ID. Here in Australia, we use driver license, and our national ID would be our driver license. Yeah. But if you're in another country, like in New Zealand or maybe in Europe, you might use your passport. Okay, so once you have chosen the document, you click upload, and it will come up that here. It will say upload history, and you will see here ID, whatever, your name, and the description will be passport or driver license, the date, and the status will probably say pending to start with. Okay, if the account gets approved, in about 24-48 hours, the status will change to approved. And if it's anything that you have to do, let's say you scan it, the scanning is a little bit weird, you can't really see or they can't really verify that is your document, then on the actions column here it will say re-upload, or you need to, or your address doesn't match or your photo doesn't match your driver license or whatever, because they do a check behind the scenes that to verify that it's you creating this account. Then step number 2 would be to upload a second document, which would be an address verification. So you got a couple of options here. You can upload a credit card statement. So make sure your credit card statement has the same name as you when you created the account. It can be your wife's name or your sister's name. It has to have your name the same way you created your account. So if I'm Johnny Campos, then my bank statement should say, or my credit card statement should say Johnny Campos. Okay. The address needs to be the same address that either is on your national ID, or can be an address where you live, or where all your documentation is. Because later on the third document, all those information, your national ID and your address, you will have to write it down manually. So, and everything has to match. So you either have a bank statement, a water bill, a phone bill, or electricity bill. So that's very simple. Make sure the scanning copy is very clear. PDF copies are pretty good. So if you got one of those, and I think it can't be more than 3 months old either. So if it's more than 3 months old, very likely you will have to upload it again. Okay. So once you're browser and you've chosen the document, you just click upload document, and again it will be listed down here. So you will have your passport or your driver license here, or your national ID, and then your document for your address verification down here, and both of them will say status pending. And the last document to upload, and probably the most important, will be uploaded under other documents. And this document is the document that authorizes Turbo to trade on your behalf with the broker FXwinning. If you do not upload that document, then Turbo won't be able to start trading on your behalf. So that document will be emailed to you or will be sent to you by your sponsor. So it will be either the person that send you this link, or will be myself, or the person that introduced you to Turbo should give you this document. Okay, so this document is very simple. You just have to print it out. It can't be electronic, it has to be printed. So you print it out, you write your name the same way as on your passport or your national ID. Then you will need to put your identification number. So if you uploaded your passport, then you need to write here your passport number. If you uploaded your national ID, then you have to write your national ID number. So that's very important, because they will verify that document that you uploaded against this document. Okay, same with your residential address. It will have to be the same address with your name that you uploaded previously in the what I was explaining on the second step. Yeah, so your residence address will be the same address you uploaded the document, either your bank statement, your credit card, your water bill, etc. And your registered email needs to be the same email address when you created your FXwinning account. So when you go through the process of creating the account for the very first time, your email address will be written here. So it has to be the same. If it's different, if you got everything else correct, but your email address is different because you got 2-3 different email address and you forgot what email address you created account with, then this document will be rejected. Okay, then you don't have to do anything for the point number 2. You will have to, you don't need to do anything for step number 3 unless you're doing it on behalf of a company. So we have some clients that set up an account with Turbo, and is the company, not themselves opening an account. So then that information would be on the corporate 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 entity. Okay. Um, then next, you need to obviously read all the fine prints. By signing this document, you pretty much authorize Turbo to act on your behalf with the broker. So as we said, Turbo will be trading on your behalf. Okay. Then obviously you read all this information, you make sure you agree to this, you don't have to write anything. There's a warning here that obviously contract for difference are complex financial products that are traded on margin. Trading CFD carries a high level of risk since leverage can work both to your advantage and disadvantage. As a result, CFD might not be suitable for all investors because you might lose all your invested capital. You should not risk more than you are prepared to lose. So make sure you are aware of this. You should not risk more than you are prepared to lose. Okay? So obviously it hasn't happened to any of us, but very unlikely to happen. But like in this world, there's nothing 100% guarantee. So it's very important that whatever you invest, you're comfortable. Okay. Then you continue all the way to the bottom, and in the number 7, you need to sign this section here. So I, the client, hereby ratify and confirm all and any of the following acts to be performed by the representative as having been performed by myself. So here's you sign authorizing Turbo to trade on your behalf. Then your account number is the 6-digit account number that is on your FX winning account. So if you go to my account, at the top you have 6 numbers. So this particular one is 156280. Your number will be a completely different number. So that number needs to be written here. So that way FX Winning knows that is this particular account that Turbo is getting authorized to trade on your behalf. Okay, so once you put your number there, you sign somewhere on the screen here, no, down here at the bottom. So you put your signature, you put your name, and you put the date. Whatever date that you upload in the document, that's the date that you need to put on. And obviously, you might be aware that Turbo will take 15% of the profits that you have made during a period of time. And this is also to authorize Turbo to take that money out of your trading account, but it will be 15% of your profit. So if your account has $10,000 and you have made $1,100 in trading for that month, Turbo is authorized to take 15% of that out of the 1,100, no more, no less. Okay, and that 15% will be distributed across 7 levels above you. Yeah, so that's pretty much a commission for the person that actually introduced you to this company. And because this is network marketing, that's how it works. Okay, so then everybody benefits from inviting other people and to explain other people how everything works, because obviously there's a whole process. Okay, so nobody can create a Turbo account if they don't have a link from a sponsor. So if you go on Google and just create a Turbo account, it won't let you create an account because it only will work with a sponsor. Okay, and that's it. So this is how you create and get your account approved for FX Winning. Okay, then once your account is approved, let me quickly go to Turbo, and you need to link the two. So what will happen is, once you're in Turbo, you need to go to your profile, and then here you will write the number. So in this particular case is 156,156,280. So we'll go 156,280. Okay, and then so in this case, sponsored by Johnny Campos, the username and the email address, etc. Obviously, I can change the password here, and if you want to save, you click send code, and then you will get a text message or an email with a 6-digit code in order for you to update that information in Turbo. So that's how you link FX Winning and Turbo, so everything is synchronized. Okay, so back to FX Winning. Very important. So your proof of ID, your residential, and the LP or A Turbo 15 document which authorize Turbo to trade on your behalf. Okay, so that would be it for today. On the next video, I'm gonna explain how you can transfer money into your account from your wallet address. So that would be on the next video, because that's also not many people, even though we already in 2022, knows or have a crypto wallet. Okay, so the next video will be how to create a crypto wallet and how to transfer money in and out of FX Winning. Okay, thank you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have any more questions, just write on the comments, or you can also refer the questions to your sponsor. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.